All right, all right, all right. It's the third and last day of ITB Berlin Convention 2025. And when we start in September curating the program for ITB Berlin Convention, we're a big team, right? A board of experts. And we divide the topics up and then we discuss what topics to put into the convention. There's always this narrative that the third day of ITB Berlin Convention, no one wants to be and no one wants to be at stage and no one wants to speak. I think this is BS because look at that. The room is packed. We have a fantastic lineup. I have still so many wonderful people here around. So let's remove this narrative of the third day being like the slow day of ITB Berlin. That's not true, right? So how are you? Are you all ready for TikTok? Give me some noise. Yes. Wonderful. Okay. So who of you has TikTok on their phones? Hands up really high. Not like this. Come on. Okay, we do this again when the session ended, and I promise you, you're going to be intrigued to download it if you don't have it yet, because you miss out if you don't have it, and I tell you from myself, but I also warn you, it's going to take time from you because it's so much fun, so you get lost in it, it's a rabbit hole. No, but today we talk TikTok business, right? We don't talk TikTok leisure, getting lost in like recipe videos, no, we talk travel industry business with TikTok, and TikTok has become a go-to platform for travel inspiration and traveler acquisition. And that sounds easy, but it's always good to learn from the best. So we invited the best to show you how they do it. So we have TikTok here, and they bring their customer their tour, and they will explain you how they leverage TikTok the best, and all the brands in travel can learn from that. So without any further ado, I welcome on stage the brand partnership lead, automotive, travel and mobility DACH at TikTok, Erdem Zeren. Come on stage.
So. Thank you, Lea. So many travel experts. Who can tell me how long it takes to fly from Berlin to London? Roundabout? 2 hours? I need the presentation. 100 minutes. This is also the time people spend on average daily on TikTok and searching, looking for content every day. And while I was walking up the stage and Lea introduced me, there were 9.2 thousand videos uploaded per minute on TikTok. This is one of the reasons why TikTok got the discovery engine, but not just that, also the search and booking engine. My name is Erdem Zeren. I'm heading the automotive travel and mobility industry here at TikTok. Together with the lovely Sophia from their tour, we will tell you a little bit about how TikTok has changed and will change the travel industry. And I would like to start with a little story. Who of you knows that feeling when you are just a little bit tired of working, of being at home, and you just need time off? Who can relate? Come on, we are all travelers? Yes, everyone. Yes, that's me. And who knows where that is? That's Belize. And I would like to share this story with you because I had that feeling. I wanted to just go. I wanted to leave Germany, although Germany is really nice. But there was a problem. I didn't know where to go. Simply, I had no clue. So what I did is, I used TikTok like I use it all the time. And I saw some really cool videos. And here are some of those. Okay, hands down, who would like to go to Belize now? Oh, that looks good. It's awesome. And instead of opening up my browser and searching through things which are not out of interest, I did actually this. I searched on TikTok. And the community opened up a massive, massive understanding in travel talk and really showed me not just the best places to eat, to go for a party, to really get some experiences, but also gave me an understanding of what time I should be there actually. Which are the best places to go when there's no one. You want to be alone sometimes. So I planned all my travel on Belize with TikTok. And yeah, not just me, it's actually 40% of younger people are using TikTok to plan their journey. And this journey is exemplary from a user perspective, how TikTok is used. And going a bit further, it's according to Focusrite research, 42% of TikTok users have planned their trip based on inspiration they saw on TikTok. And this lady is giving a really nice example of how that can look like. So we can say that TikTok not just changed the way we discover and search, but also how we book our next experience. And today already, several brands are using TikTok as an effective upper funnel platform. For example, within Top View, which is the first ad placement when you open up the app. Everyone just sees your brand. But also other placements like Pulse, where you position your content right next to the 4% top performing ads, right there where the engagement is the highest. But we are not stopping here. We've built a lot. We've listened to you as brands, and we rolled out our new lower funnel booking solution called travel ads. What are travel ads? This is the future of travel, how it looks like, where discovery happens, where intent comes up. We want you to get bookings in. And this is our catalog-based solution for that. With dynamic content libraries in the back end, we have solutions for airlines, hotels, so you can really just capture the demand right where it arises. And with that, I would love to bring Sophia to the stage. Sophia is not just behind the camera, she's also in front of the camera. Corporate influencer, rockstar of Dare Tour. Please welcome Sophia.
Thank you. Thanks.
Sophia, let's be honest, what's your screen time? Do you beat 100 minutes?
Yes, I'm quite a heavy user, so I think my TikTok screen time goes up to 4 hours a day, which sounds super crazy, but I can always say it's my job, right?
That's okay, you're excused. Yeah, let's start. Who knows Dare Tour? Quite a lot, that's good. Who don't know them, Dare Tour is a traditional company operating quite long and recognized TikTok's potential quite early on. And Sophia, what was your motivation that day to join on TikTok?
So yes, we are an established travel brand. We are the second largest tour operator in Germany. We are part of the Dare Tour group, which is part of the Rewe group. And our slogan, Dare Tour macht offline, guides our digital storytelling. And with TikTok, actually, we were able to reach a new generation of travelers in a way that's creative and authentic and that just feels natural to them.
And let's be very honest, we are here among us. How did the management react when you said, hey, let's start on TikTok?
So we started our channel in 2021 in the middle of the pandemic. And obviously that's a challenge and an opportunity. And for the decision, we needed the trust of our internal stakeholders. But yeah, we saw that the desire for travel was huge, and we wanted to tap into that, and we didn't fear backlash. We just saw it as an opportunity to place us as the enabler of future travel dreams. And luckily, the trust paid off. So for our launch campaign, Der Tour gönnt Urlaub, we actually made the first viral TikTok travel campaign in Germany, reaching 10 million views. So, yeah, it was a good start.
That's so cool. Come on, that's a congrats. That's an applause. So, you've experimented with a lot of formats, and what would you say were some of the highlights?
So there have been a few highlights. One that stands out for me actually is the answer to the question, what happens when top creators suddenly disappear? They are offline.
Disappear from social media.
They're offline for a week, and yeah, this happened actually last May. And here you can see what happened, because wild speculations in their community started. We had an intense engagement on older videos from the creators, and then the big reveal. they went on a digital detox occasion with their tour. And we created quite the successful campaign, even though no one was online, at least at first.
Leute, so viele von euch haben sich gewundert, warum ich eine Woche lang nichts auf Social Media gepostet habe. Und nein, ich bin nicht bei einer Reality-Show oder habe mit Social Media aufgehört, sondern wollte einfach mal eine Pause machen. Und der Tour hat mich dann auf eine grandiose Idee gebracht, und zwar einfach mal mein Handy im Urlaub wegzulegen und nur eine Digitalkamera zu verwenden und ein Klapp-Handy. Ich durfte einfach nach Sri Lanka fliegen und Leute, das Hotel hier war einfach so unfassbar schön. Generell, das Land bezaubert mich so sehr. Und das war einfach der Ausblick aus unserem Zimmer, da kann man ja nur gute Laune haben. Und wir hatten direkt einen Strand vor der Tür und auch einen Pool und die Digitalbilder sind so süß geworden. Das Essen im Hotel war auch richtig lecker. Morgens hatten wir ein Buffet und mittags und abends war es in einer Carte-Restaurant und wir konnten sogar den Köchen direkt beim Kochen zuschauen und die waren so süß und haben sich richtig viel Mühe gegeben. Am Anfang dachte ich, es würde mir so viel schwerer fallen, eine ganze Woche mein Handy wegzulegen und auf Social Media zu verzichten, aber Leute, es ging voll und ich konnte so viel mehr im Moment sein und konnte die kleinen Dinge wertschätzen. Und deswegen kann ich euch wirklich einfach mal auch empfehlen, das Ganze zu probieren, euer Handy im Urlaub wegzulegen und die Reise mit Derte zu genießen.
Good idea.
Thank you. So actually what you just saw was one of the creator assets in our to-date largest social media campaign. On TikTok alone, we almost reached 50 million views, and across all the other platforms, around 100 million impressions. And we positioned Dare2 as enabler of unique and authentic getaways. And actually by placing the idea that true relaxation starts when you're disconnecting, we gave people the tip to put their smartphone aside and fully dive into the experience. Some might say it was a bold PR move to send these creators offline, but for us it paid off. As you can see, it rose our brand awareness by 12 points, so super successful.
I really love the idea. And you played with this feeling, what all of us want to get from the holiday and time off, just some time for recovery. So viral hits are nice, but what does that mean for your always-on formats? Like, how do you communicate always-on to engage with the users?
So we know viral success alone isn't enough, and that's why our content strategy builds on consistency, combining like larger campaigns, high-reach campaigns with a strong always-on format. And from the beginning, we actually made sure that our content feels personal by using corporate creators. One of them, for example, is me. And also for our creator collaborations, we focus on long-term relationships because by reoccurring brand faces, we make the audience trust our brand and get to know our brand better. Also, what's really important for our always-on format is our in-house studio production. It actually allows us to pick up trends super easily and quickly, and we can put that dynamic into our content that feels informative, entertaining, or is inspiring. And we think travel should be fun, so our content should be fun. And we take that energy and put it into inspiring formats like street surveys, quizzes, challenges, just videos our community wants to see.
I really love the idea of opening up the brand, because at the end of the day, we own the brand, maybe, but the community decides on how the conversation is about the brand. And what would be some key ingredients for a media mix strategy, like when everyone goes out here, what should they take with them?
So for us, it's important to speak the language of the platform and being native, being real. Our content doesn't feel like an advertisement. It feels like a relatable tip from just some travel experts. And as we know how content works and what's important to the audience, we also need a smart ad solution. So on TikTok, we use, for example, Spark ads to boost our best performing content.
What are Spark ads?
It's just ads to maximize the reach on your content, and we can reach the right audience.
So you would say you also reach the older generation who might book more Pauschalreisen?
Yes, for sure. So TikTok is far more than just the Gen Z. We also focus on the Gen Y and older people.
Nice. From inspiration to booking, how, the first step was focusing on inspiration. We learned how you did that with a major campaign. And now performance is also important. I mean, we want to deliver on KPIs, we want to sell. How do you use TikTok along the lower funnel?
So actually, with our larger campaigns, we tapped into conversion ads. We drove up traffic, and also with our always-on content, we make sure to place it along the whole customer journey, from inspiration to planning. But as the trust and the brand awareness in the Gen Z and Gen Y grows, we can now dive deeper into more performance-driven opportunities. And travel ads, for example, are super interesting, and we will have to check out if we can incorporate them in our always-on business.
Nice. And what key learnings would you share with other tourism brands looking into or using TikTok as a performance platform?
So TikTok is not a traditional ad platform. It's more about entertainment. And for us, that means the content has to be creative. And when we are working with creators, internal or external, we sometimes let them break the norm. We let them speak the language of the audience, of the platform. And just the better or the more native the content is, the better it performs. As I just said, even though TikTok is not a traditional ad platform, it still brings in the results you want to see, just a little bit differently. So the ad might not look like a traditional advertisement format, but you can still reach all the marketing KPIs. You can drive up traffic, conversions, even bookings. I think what we noticed, it's super important to build a community, and then conversions might follow. It's more likely people will book through an ad if they feel related to the brand and they know the brand. And I think for us that means to stay relevant, and then bookings might follow through our brand awareness.
Nice. And let's have a look on the future of their tour on TikTok. What's next?
That's actually something we are thinking about a lot. So we are constantly evolving our strategy and our formats. We know that in travel, decisions take time. There are some key factors like planning, pricing, coordination itself. But inspiration is the first step in the customer journey and creating a real demand. So travel ads, for example, could be an amazing way to bridge the gap and turning inspiration into action. I mean, imagine you see a video of your dream destination, and then with a click, you instantly get all the information you want to have, or maybe even a hotel recommendation. Sounds super cool to me. For us, that means we are exploring new ways how to integrate more products into our content by still keeping a native feel to the platform. And yeah, I think you told it with your Belize story really well, because we already see how TikTok can shape trends. So imagine we take this TikTok travel trend and put them into product development. Could be a really interesting thing for the future.
So we might book TikTok Pauschalreisen through their tour on TikTok.
Who knows? Maybe next time we're on the stage together.
That's cool. Let's talk next year about that. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
And yeah, to sum it up, I think some key takeaways: you can really leverage TikTok from discovery over research to discover. We have a wonderful team here together, sitting here in the back row. So if you have any questions, we will be around. Sophia will be also here. Let's talk and have a wonderful ITB. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Stop, stay. Thank you so much. I want to have a really warm, loud, big, the loudest you can give, the loudest. We are the third day of the ITB. We want to show everyone that we're not tired, that we are full of energy, that we love the travel industry. And now, first we do, hands up, who's going to download TikTok now and hadn't had it before? Again, there's a team of TikTok. Get them. They will help you find the best channels. I count on you. Give them, each of you, the 3 best channels to follow to start, right? Because you need to get feeded on the good content. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Adam Zeran and Sophia Dümmig. It was a fantastic session. And now, noise, people. Give me noise.
Yeah.